Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to another World of Warcraft live stream. We are still in the pre-patch here and we got stuff to do. I'm actually pretty excited about today's stream. I do want to open this up like SNL style with this slight monologue at the beginning real quick. No, it's going to be super fast. I want to say, look, the concerns for Shadowlands, they're still there, right? They haven't gone anywhere, but I've been having a ton of fun in the pre-patch. Honestly, just getting back into things, messing with... It's so good to play with add-ons again. Man, after playing in the beta for so long with no add-ons, getting back in, messing with UI, that's been a blast. So I've been enjoying myself. I want to let you guys know, like, hey, I've been having fun. I'm still excited. Like, I know there's a lot of reasons to be wary about Shadowlands, but I told you guys before, for my part, I want to play Torghast, and I'm pretty sure that's going to be, like, solid enough regardless. So... yeah, just want to put that out there. Also, want to let you guys know that over the past like month and a half, I've been kind of figuring out and trying different things to see what I wanted to do for guides coming up. And yeah, I kind of worked out my kinks. I've got things figured out and guide videos are on their way pretty soon. I should have a primer video up by this weekend, kind of letting you know how I'm going to be approaching class and specialization guides in Shadowlands. And then following mixed in there, I've been working on my UI and stuff, and those videos are going to be coming out as well. So all the stuff that a lot of you are here for, that stuff's going to be heading your way very soon over the next couple of weeks. So that is also really exciting. So that's it. That's all I got. Let's move in. Let's go. Change the scene. Here we are. World of Warcraft. What's everybody up to, man? All right, you guys, don't forget to like the stream if you enjoy it. It's been a whole 2 minutes, but, you know, hopefully it's worth a like. Got to put that here for the people that watch the VOD. Also, check the links in the description below. We got Twitch. We got Patreon. We got all that kind of good stuff there. All right, so... basically what I'm planning to do on this stream is I'm going to log into each of my characters. I'm going to queue up for Headless Horseman because I just want to run it. I still don't have the mount yet, so it's kind of doing the mount runs. Maybe get a nice gear upgrade as well. And while I'm waiting for queues, or once I've run out of, you know, I've done it on all the characters, I'm going to be messing around with some UI stuff. You guys are going to get a preview here of my like UI in progress. And the updates that are going into that. And I'm also going to be looking at some of the alts that are kind of lagging behind a little bit in eye level, and just trying to maybe hit up a couple of world quests or that kind of stuff and get them. I don't want to go overkill with trying to gear up for Shadowlands because, you know, that gear is going to get replaced pretty quick, but I don't want to be like, you know, in the stuff that I leveled in BFA with. So try and do some of that. We're going to kick things off with the Warlock. The Warlock is what I've been working on my UI with. Not because I plan on like maining Warlock. I just happened to log in. So you guys can get a taste of this. Oh, I should, before we do this, make sure that there aren't any crazy updates to the add-ons. We got a few days left where we can use the Twitch thing here to update our add-ons. Not that it's like amazing or anything. Looks like we got just a couple updates. I'll let those update real quick. So that would let me address like the update, the mod situation, the add-on situation. If you're not aware, pretty soon here, everything is, CurseForge is being like bought out by Overwolf, and they're taking over. You're not going to be able to use the Twitch app to update your add-ons. You're going to have to use this Overwolf app. There's third-party apps out there that you can use, but Overwolf is being Overwolf about it, and there's some drama there. I'll have a video about this. I'm waiting to see kind of what happens before I give you guys my like recommended updates on how to handle your add-ons going forward. All right, we're all updated, so let's go ahead and log in. Here we go. I'm really excited about this. It was a long load time. It's all these add-ons. All right. It's a little bit more what I know some of you are used to seeing on my screen, which is basically nothing. Yeah, it looks like basically nothing. Welcome to the Tsetzuko School of UI, where you just put as little on the screen as possible. All right, so let's go ahead and queue up into the Headless Horseman on the Warlock. Actually, I am going to set something up here. So I got a special thing going on for you guys if you're watching the stream. If you're playing on US servers and you want to queue up for Headless Horseman with me this evening, you're going to be able to do that. So I need to set that up. And I believe that's going to be in here. All right, let's go in. I'm going to change this to Horseman. So here's the deal. You guys, if you want to join me for Headless Horseman throughout the stream, what you can do is you can whisper the character you see on screen and just whisper the word Horseman, and this should automatically add you, automatically confirm an invite from me. We'll see how it works. I don't know if it works that way, but that's what we're gonna try to do. So yeah, group invite gets sent to anyone who whispers me with a set keyword as long as I'm ungrouped. So you guys can send those whispers if you want. If I am already grouped, that's fine. I'll see your whispers. Don't worry about your name being revealed. I actually have moved my chat behind my camera on my UI, so you guys can whisper me without fear of anything being shown on the stream as well. So right now, if you want to queue up, if you're on US servers, you don't have to be on my server, just in the US realm, you guys can whisper Soul Shards. That's my character name. We'll see if it works. Or alternatively, if you post it in chat, I'll see if I can whisper you. So I'm going to keep the stream moving. I'm going to keep going. I'm not going to wait very long to like see if anybody wants to queue. I'll just catch you on the next character if you happen to post or something like that. But throughout the stream, if you want to play with me, just shoot a whisper to the character you see on screen or post your name in chat or whatever you want to do that makes sense for you. All right, let's queue it up. All right, so we want Headless Horseman. First victory, we got to get that loot-filled pumpkin. Can't whisper for some reason. Okay, let's see. Is it with the exclamation mark? Okay. All right, we'll figure it out. We'll get it figured out. I've got 12 characters to run these on, so we'll figure them out for sure. All right, I'm going to go ahead and queue up with the Warlock, and we will figure out the rest of this. Let's see. I'm going to test some things out here. I have Horde characters, a couple of Horde characters I'm going to be queuing on as well. So I don't have the 6 and 6 that I want. I only have 2 Horde characters right now. But I will be queuing with some of those. And that might be why, Steven, if you're not on a Horde character. All right, let's queue up. Okay, so while we are queuing up, while we're waiting on the queue, because I know depending on what I'm playing, I'm not going to be able to get like instant queues. I'm going to be messing around with the UI, not so much on this character because I kind of have it like solid on here, but on my other characters, I'm going to be doing some updates, kind of showing you guys some behind the scenes for that. And also, I'm going to be glancing at my world quest and just trying to see if there are any like easy gear upgrades that I can snag along the way. There's not a whole lot on the Warlock, surprisingly. I think I actually just bought him some gear and caught him up, but some trinkets maybe. I could use like a Azurite chest piece, shoulders. I think I have the Azurite head already. Oh, I guess I do have a chest piece. Jay Gimmel, what's up? How's it going? SA, Edgar, what's up? Appreciate you guys tuning in. All right, so let's check out World Quest. What do we got? We got some Azurite armor caches. Those could potentially get me an upgrade. Right now, I'm mainly looking for item level upgrades or big percentage upgrades. All right, we're in the queue for the Horseman. Let's go. MB, what's up? How's it going? So, like usual, a lot more of my UI is going to pop up once we actually start combat here. And this is not like, once again, it's not completed. It's work in progress. I'm just farthest along on this particular character. Pumpkins. Man, this Horseman is going down fast, and I know it's not because of me, because like all my characters are like way lower item level than everybody who's playing right now. It's actually kind of sad. Whew. Dude is getting chunked. Oh, there goes his head. Ooh. If you guys have any questions about like about my UI or any of that kind of stuff, like while you're watching, please let me know. I'm gonna have like more in-depth videos and stuff like that, like usual, coming out. But I know you guys might have some questions right off the bat. Listen here with your rhyming. Is my pet on passive? My pet is on passive. Woo! I had him on passive for testing. That's a good chunk of my... He's like number 3 for my DPS as well. Like, I was doing some damage meter checks. And I think it goes... like my Dreadstalkers are like number 1, then Handed Gul'dan, and then it's my Felguard in terms of damage. What do we got? Nothing. All right. See if we get anything good out of the bag. I got a sword. I got a sword yesterday. I only did it on this character, but I got a sword, which was interesting. This time I also got a sword again. Oh wait, this is the sword I had, I think. Yeah. Okay, that's the sword I had. Loot-filled pumpkin. I got a night elf female mask and some tricky treats. All right. Warlock done. Okay, so Warlock definitely, like I said, I wanted to get him out of the way because he's like basically already set up good to go. Haludi says, your guide really helped me with mini tomes. Improve myself in WoW. Thanks. Oh, you're absolutely welcome. Glad I can help. Appreciate you tuning in. Does it matter that I'm in a different realm? I'm on Darkspear. It might matter for the Whisper, actually. I'm trying to figure that out. I don't want to put my... let's switch back over to... Okay, so I'm going to log in. We're going to fix this real quick. I'm going to turn on Blizz Move, and I'm going to move my friends list. So that is hidden. Drop it. That way I can add you guys if you need me to add you. All right. Did I get rid of Blizz Move? I did. I'll download it real fast. Lucky for me, I happened to land in a new house with access to Google Fiber. So, fast internet. Fastest I've ever had. All right, Blizz Move is installed. All right, let's do a reload. All right, so Steven, are you going to be on Horde or Alliance? Let me know, and we'll go on that character once I get Blizz move all set up real quick. Cynical Kitty says Kaliel's tracker works fine again. By the way, yeah, Kaliel's tracker does work fine. I just have it collapsed on my Warlock, so it takes up like no space. Boop, boop. Alliance, okay. So I'll hop on to. We'll go Death Knight. I'm gonna queue as Unholy though, so we might have queues. What's the Circle Mouse add-on? The Circle Mouse is actually a weak auras add-on. So I've been making my own weak auras, but this Circle Mouse one is actually one that I picked up off of Wago.io or however you, I don't know how you say, Wagio. I will see if I can get you a link to it. Yeah, this one I just imported. That doesn't look right. I'll find it. I'll see if I can find it for you. And then actually, I can send you the import code via WeakAuras. So, okay, it's Mousetrack version 2. Yeah, here we go. Here we go. All right, so this one you can just straight import. The rest of my weak aura stuff, I'm not quite ready to hand out. Like I said, that one I just straight imported. I didn't see the point in like customizing this. It already works really well the way I want it to. So, yeah, you guys can hit the link for that. All right, so I'm gonna switch over to Big Head real quick. And Steven, let's see. I'll see if I can message you. We'll figure this out. Are you on Discord? That might be the only way to do this, actually. I was too ambitious. Yeah, I think it's because you're on another realm. It won't let you whisper me, which makes sense. We'll have to do it a different way. If you're in Discord, you can message me your BattleNet on Discord, and I'll add you that way, and then we'll get you an invite. So I guess you do have to be on Proudmoore, unfortunately. I thought this would be really cool, but that's my bad. That's my bad. This is the first time I've seen that. So either you have to be on Proudmoore, and then you should be able to whisper my character. Otherwise, if you're on Discord, you can shoot me your BattleNet, or alternatively, if you're comfortable with it, you can post it in chat, but I wouldn't recommend doing that because then everybody will have it. My dogs are going bananas. All right, let's queue up. Do I have anything? I have nothing set up for my Unholy DK. So we're going to get that set up, actually. A couple of things, at least the basics. So let's get in here. And we're just going to make, I think we're just going to make like the core ring. Just that I don't need like everything to do Headless Horseman. So the stuff that we do need is going to be an Unholy. So we're going to want to add our... Let's see, we want... Oh, okay, that's right. So we want Festering Strike, Dark Transformation, Epidemic, Raise Dead, Outbreak, Scourge Strike. And then we're going to want Death Coil. I don't even know, do we want anything else? I don't think so. So let's bounce back over here. We're going to throw that on W. Yeah, it's like more buttons than I want, but it's enough to like do the horseman. All right, so let's just change up the order a little bit. So we're going to want to Festering Strike. We're going to want to put Epidemic down. Our Raise Ghoul is just there, so I don't have to put it on another bar. So let's go ahead and get those. And then we're going to want to... Actually, I'm not going to worry about Epidemic. So we're going to go Festering Strike, Outbreak, and then we're going to be using our Death Coil and hitting Scourge Strike to burst wounds, and then hitting Dark Transformation. That should be good enough. And then make sure our talents are set up. They are. Good to go. Cool. What's my Discord? I will post an invite. Oh, there's a link to the Discord in the description, actually. I'll still post an invite, but this one is only going to be good for today. So if you're watching the VOD, check the link in the description, which is good for always. Big Mac, how's it going? Thanks for tuning in. All right, we're going to wait just a second just so I can get Steven in here for an invite. And in the meantime, we're going to check out the map and see if we've got any gear upgrades for world quests. All right, so let's filter out everything that isn't gear because that's all I care about right now. All right, so we've got a Azurite armor, item level 60. I am item level 60. It looks like everything on this character is level 60, except for the hands are level 59. Okay. So I'm definitely looking for something more than item level 60 if I can get a hold of it. That's a 6% upgrade for Unholy. That might actually be worth going to grab. And they're gloves, so it's an extra point in the item level there. Unfortunately, no gear on the emissaries. And then over in Zandalar, what do we have? Oh, we have some trinkets. And a two-handed sword. It has almost the exact same stats, but not quite. And then we got some Spalders. Yeah, I've been noticing that the world quests out here are pretty sad for any sort of catch-up gear. I don't know if it's a byproduct of just the level squish or if it's, you know, the I don't know if it's just the fact I might have just bought gear on some of these characters. I don't know. I play my Death Knight a lot, so that might be the case. All right, we're switching back to Big Head real quick so I can shoot an invite. If you guys want to run Headless Horseman with me, just let me know. Like I said, right now it looks like you have to either whisper me on Proudmoore US or you can send me your info on Discord. All right. Okay, cool. We are back over. Here we go. Are you tanking? You tanking? You healing? What are you doing? Ret. Oh, you're Ret. Okay, we're gonna queue as double DPS into the Horseman. We'll see how long it takes. All right. So let's go. Horseman. All right. So as far as UI goes for Death Knight, I'll probably get a queue in the middle of like all this stuff. I was trying to figure out, I've got my runic power on here. That should work just fine. But I wanted to get my runes on here, and that one I think is a little bit more interesting. I need to figure out how runes work. So one of the ways I've been going about making my own weak auras here, especially in situations where I'm not sure how things work, is I'll go grab somebody else's weak aura and just look at the back end at how it's set up, and then use that to create my own. So I've got one here that's 4 runes with timers, which I think is kind of what I want. And I'm interested to see if they decided to make like 1 bar or multiple bars per rune. Wait, no, I'm not the tank. No. My bad. Why has it got me down as tank? I'm not tanking. Okay, so here's one. This is like a top rated. I'm going to show you guys how to mess around with this while we're waiting. Okay, so I grabbed a Death Knight weak auras thing. I'm going to import it here. I'm going to import the group, right? And then it's going to be all this crazy stuff. I'm just going to swing it out here. And we're going to open it up. And what I really just want to look at is the rune bar. I don't care about the rest of this because I have my own setup. So what is this guy doing? Bar texture, right to left, inverse, trigger. Okay. So, got it. He's using custom triggers, which I am not advanced enough to use custom triggers yet. I mean, I probably could. I have some coding background, just not in the language that's used for weak auras or WoW in general. I wonder. Runes might just be something that I have to import and work on making as I go. Well, so what that tells me with the trigger in here being a custom one is that there probably isn't an easy way to do this in weak auras without digging into the code and stuff. So what that means for me, I'm going to go ahead and delete this one because I'm not going to use that one. I imported it to check it out and it did not give me the answers that I was looking for. So I can try a couple of other ones. So let's try this one here. Let's see what they did. So this one, they did individual runes. Is this locked? So they did individual runes, the trigger, status, Death Knight rune, show. Conditions, nothing. Actions, nothing. No animations. Load, if you're a Death Knight, which makes sense. Custom options, info. So literally just status, Death Knight rune. Okay. Rune 1. Oh, okay. So it is broken down into individual runes. Interesting. That's weird. Okay. So what I have for like my Warlock in the player bar, I have a soul shards thing. It's broken up into 5 segments. But the nice thing about soul shards is they just work. You have 5 of them and they just work. It looks like for the Death Knight runes, I'm actually going to have to make something a little bit more intense. So it also looks like for runes here. Okay, so this is a progress bar. So if I go here, let's add a new aura. We're going to do a progress bar. Let's call this runes. I don't think I'm going to be able to combo this into one. Let's swing it out over here just to mess with it. Trigger, we're going to go status. That's so status, Death Knight rune. Oh, okay. Well, that's why I didn't get anywhere yesterday, is I was looking for rune, not Death Knight rune. So, okay, rune 1. Okay, so you do have to just like set it up. Okay. So what happens? Let's do show always. Okay, so that's going to show an empty bar. Man, this double DPS queue is going to be bad. So what I need to do is I need to push some buttons here. Okay. Okay, so that's showing me the cooldown of the rune. Got it. So what I want to do is I want to make that into something that looks a little bit nicer. And I want to make it look filled by default. And then I want to switch it over to being empty with the cooldown for the rune. Yeah. Okay, and then after that I can just copy it. And I can change it. So first thing we want to do is just like kind of make this make this a little more. Let's change the height. I think I have most of my stuff at like 20. And then let's look at what's our Warlock bar, because I want to keep it about the same. So soul shards is about 200 by 25. We're going to have 6 runes. Okay, so we want this one here. So we're going to do 25. And then we get into the width, and we're wanting to divide this by 6. Which is going to be more than 15, but less than 20. So I'm just going to go for 15 right now, because we're probably going to have some gaps. Okay. Beautiful. That's not a whole lot of space. All right, let's get into our text. And our text, we're going to show progress. That's fine. That's the remaining time on a timer. We might not actually have enough space on there. Oh, you know what? We do have the runes on the player thing here. Okay. So we don't need to display the name. We only want the cooldown. So it does look like we're going to have to make these. Let's try 25 by 25. Let's go spend one of these. Rick the Stick. Hey, been watching class guide videos since I started playing WoW in Legion. Very much looking forward to Shadowlands and leveling tunes beside my Paladin. Awesome. Well, I am getting ready to start unleashing some guides on the channel. I'm approaching guides a little bit differently this expansion, and I'm going to have a video that kind of covers, you know, what I'm going to be doing. But the goal is to be able to provide you guys with more guides and to be a little bit more flexible as well. And to make things so that you don't have to watch an hour and a half video to pick the stuff that you want. Okay, so we've got that one rune, like right here, that you can't really see. But when I hit an ability... Okay, so we do have the cooldown. That fits pretty nicely in there. That's if we want to have the decimal place for the cooldown, which, that's fine. That's fine. So let's jump in here, and we're going to change this top to bottom. So now it'll, well, actually, maybe we want bottom to top. Oh, no, we don't. We definitely want top to bottom. So now this is, when we use it, it's going to fill back up. So that's kind of like the look that we want. We want to use it, and then it fills back up. We'll do smooth progress. We're going to change the bar color. So another cool thing here is if you search for WoW power colors, you can hit a page on the Gamepedia that actually has links to all the actual Blizzard colors for the different powers that you have. So they have runes listed as gray, which, okay. And then you can use this, paste those in, and so then you can get like your colors accurate as well. That's why like my health bar is DK red. I just pulled that. You can search for WoW class colors as well, and you can get the hex code for those. All right, so we have our one rune there. We're going to change our texture. I've been using minimalist for everything because it looks sweet. Minimalist is a texture you get from shadowed unit frames. Definitely don't want to show the icon. We could, no, we don't want to show the spark either. I mean, we could, but meh. So that's basically, I think that's what we want. We want to update the text. All right, so I'm using a font called Noto Sans Bold, or Sans Bold. And I got this from a font package that you can install. And then that should be good. We have our one random rune just floating out there. Yep, so then it'll fill up. Probably adjust like the text position. Yeah. So what we'll actually do is we'll go ahead and show all this. And then what we're going to do is we're going to get rid of the runes bar here. And we're going to take this one, toss it in there. We're going to swing it down so it sits under here. We can like fine tune this later. We also could put this in its own group if we wanted to. I don't know if I want to though. Okay, and then for right now, I'm just going to duplicate these just to make sure this works on like multiple level. All right, so let's show one. All right, so 3's over there. Let's grab 2. Then we got 1, so if we do 2, and like I said, I'm not too worried about these looking perfect right now. Just want to make sure they're functioning the way that I want them to. Yeah, that's just definitely not straight, but that's fine. So the first ability I use here is Festering Strike. That uses 2 runes, so we should see 2 runes go on cooldown. Oh, wait, we're not going to, because we have to go in here to trigger and change this to rune number 2 and change this to rune number 3. Now we should see it work. Oh, there's 2 runes on cooldown, and if we use that again, that'll be a 3rd rune on cooldown. Good stuff, good stuff. So I still don't know how I feel about the look of the like cooldowns on the like the numbers on there. Why am I running so fast? Oh, it's probably an Azerite thing. Yeah, I still don't know how I feel about the numbers of the cooldowns being on there. This Q is absolutely ridiculous. Are you kidding me? I guess I might have to switch over to Blood and just tank. Yeah, I'm just gonna do it. Oh, are you kidding me? It's like as soon as you start complaining, it's like, okay, let's go. All right, let's do this. Making pre-patch guides. I'm starting to like Vengeance Demon Hunter. So I don't want to spoil too much, but I am kind of sort of making pre-patch guides in a way. So I have the open world content demos, and if Blizzard had drastically changed classes a significant amount, then I would do another like super in-depth video, but the truth is like they really haven't. I don't want to spoil too much. I have not practiced Unholy like at all, especially not with this setup. Okay, so I've got 3 wounds. I want to burst those. I want to generate runic power as much as possible. Alright, so Death Coil, burst some wounds. Got a Death Coil again. We got more runes to burst. Okay, so I learned my lesson with this Q. On the things that I can tank and heal on, just queue up as those. No, don't attack me. Get away from me. Nothing. Oh, somebody got a hood. Hey, Steven got a hood. Nice, nice plate hood. All right, let's get out of here. All right, Steven, you're freed from the dreadful queue. Thanks for jumping in. There's hopefully going to be more opportunities like this in the future for stuff that's a little bit longer, a little more intensive. All right, did I get anything out of the bag? I do not want to sort by rarity. Containers. Let's see. Where are we at? So much stuff in my bags here. There it is, loot-filled pumpkin. I got a human male mask and a tricky treat. Nothing exciting there. Alright, so we started messing around with runes. Obviously, didn't get, like, all the way through there. That's totally fine. Alright, Classic. I'm leaving. Alright, let's jump in. Let's check out Demon Hunter. If you can do a guide on how to open those rune chests, that would be great. Have been doing random clicks to open at the moment, but I'm sure there's a logic pattern somewhere. Oh, do you mean the ones in Torghast? I'd have to know what I was doing to do that. Alright, so one of the things that I didn't do on that Death Knight one is I did not set it to only show if you are a Death Knight. So we're going to update that, and that should... There we go. That gets rid of that. Demon Hunter was pretty simple on this. Like, we just got health, we got fury, we're good to go. I do have some stuff set up on my Demon Hunter already, so we should be able to just queue in. All right. Kevin, hey, how's it going? Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate it. Are you going to make updated goof class guides, please? Forget WoW behavior or any other deficiencies they may have and do it for your fans. Sorry, I meant good class guides. You're the best developer of class on the internet. It's all good, man. Yeah, so you know what? And there's going to be a video for anyone who doesn't watch the VOD, so I'm just going to go ahead and tell you guys. I'm going to lay it out for you since everybody's curious and everybody's asking. While we're waiting on the queue here, here's what I'm going to be doing for class guides in Shadowlands, okay? Instead of making a giant video that has all the stuff in it, what I'm actually going to do is make a playlist for each specialization. And within that playlist, I'm going to have several different videos for each specialization. So, for example, and don't quote me on this stuff, I'm just like trying to give you an example of what I mean by this. Instead of having a, you know, WoW, like instead of having an open world content guide or whatever for Marksmanship Hunter, what I'm actually going to have is a spells and abilities video for Marksmanship Hunter where I cover all the spells and the video and abilities. I'll have a video that covers just talents. I'll have a video that covers rotations. I'll have a video that covers, you know, the introductory stuff for the class, like the resources and that kind of stuff. So that way I can put out videos quicker or more frequently, I should say. And also you'll be able to reference the section that you want, and I'll be able to, you know, provide the detail there without worrying about putting out like a 3-hour video. But also as the expansion goes on, like let's say that I get through and I do like, you know, Blood DK, spells and abilities, Blood DK, talents, Blood DK, you know, tanking, right? And then in patch 9.1, they come out with something totally different that you need a guide for on Blood DK. I can just add a video in to that playlist and cover it there instead of having to like try to work everything into one single video. Now, what I'm going to be doing to kick all this off is I'm going to be releasing not brand new open world content guides, because honestly, like Blizzard just hasn't changed things all that much, but I'm going to be releasing open world content demos. And I know that sounds about the same, but it's different. With the demo, my intention is going to be to just show you guys a talent build that I use for questing and leveling and how to play it and use it. So you guys can just hop onto a specialization, load up the talent build, know what you're doing, start playing, and at least get started with the class. Those are going to be like decently short videos, like 10 to 15 minutes. And I'm going to work on putting those out over the course of the next couple of weeks so that hopefully before Shadowlands launches, if you want to try out a new class or specialization, you'll be able to reference those and have something to level with. It does mean that I won't be covering like all the fundamentals of the specialization in that video, but because I'm going to be branching out and creating those playlists with multiple in-depth videos, I will still cover the fundamentals of the class and specialization during the expansion. Okay, so you'll get that initial like, hey, here's a video, here's what I'm using to quest and level, load up this talent build, you can go try it out, you know, experiment if you want to, or just stick to the build and you're good. And then like the next video will be like, hey, here's what's you know, here's marksmanship hunter or whatever. And then the next video is like, hey, we're gonna walk through all the spells and abilities in depth, just like I did in my tanking guides. And then, hey, we're gonna go and we're gonna, you know, in the next video, we're gonna talk about all the talents and look at a couple different talent builds. That's another thing about this method that I think is gonna be really fun, really exciting, is that because the videos are gonna be more specific, I have more freedom to do more stuff in them. So before, it's kind of like if I didn't want the video to go over an hour, or in the case of Druid, like an hour and a half, I had to like prune off stuff that would have been cool to include in there, like multiple talent builds or that kind of stuff. But now, since I'm going to break that out into different videos, I'll be able to like go through the talents and then also show a couple of options that you could use for talent builds in the same video. So that's the general idea. I have plenty of other guide video ideas beyond that, but I don't know that I'm going to be able to do those for every single class and specialization. I'm probably just going to end up doing those for the ones that I play a lot. But that would be stuff like Torghast guides, Mythic Plus guides, whatever additional systems they come out with guides, all that kind of stuff. But for every class and specialization, I intend, and I don't want to promise too much here, but my intention is to do the open world content demo, to do the intro to the class and specialization, to do the spell coverage, the talent coverage, and a couple of talent builds at least, and then go from there and see like where I'm at when that's all said and done. So you guys got the spiel. This stuff will be coming out in a separate video so that the people that don't catch the live streams or don't watch the VODs at the right moment don't miss out on that stuff at all. But I'm actually really excited about doing things this way. I'm really pumped. The thing that's been kind of holding me off is I wasn't sure what I wanted to do for that initial video. And I've actually already recorded like three or four different styles of guide. And I was just trying to figure out which one was going to work and which one would be the best in terms of like me being able to do 36 of them, in terms of editing time and, you know, the amount of time that goes into them and how helpful they're going to be for you, because there's like in-depth helpful stuff that I could give you guys, but the more in-depth the video is, the longer it takes me, the longer it takes to get to you. And I thought the most important thing to get to you guys first was just like a blueprint for how to try a class and specialization that you were excited about for Shadowlands, and just like at least do something with it, you know, instead of, you know, waiting 4 months for an open world content guide to come out because the specialization that you want to try is one that I didn't get to right away. So big long spiel, I know, but that's kind of what is going on there. All right, so I'm probably not going to find any upgrades for the Demon Hunter here. It's so weird to me. You know, I think they might have just, did they cap the item level at like 65 or something? Because like I know the item level of my Demon Hunter, this was the second highest item level character on my account. Maybe not. Maybe I just purchased stuff that was on par here. We're going to check the world quest anyway. I really doubt there's going to be anything, but we'll take a look. Got time for one more if you don't mind me joining your queue. Sorry I missed that a little bit late before my rant. I'm on the Horde side now in this ridiculous queue. Been in this queue for 8 minutes. These horseman queues are terrible. Let me see. Am I queued as... I am queued as DPS, so I just need to queue as tank, right? Do I even have tank, like, active? Do I have... I've got keybinds for tank. I don't have any talents chosen. So I know I need Spirit Bomb, Fracture. What else do we want to do? I'll do that. I'll do that. I don't really care about this one. I'll do Concentrated Sigils. Sure. Sure. All right, let's leave and re-queue as a tank. All right, so we need to set this up real quick. Oh, you got Horde too? Okay. I'll invite you. Oh, you invited me. Oh, I just got a queue. I don't know if it'll pull you into the queue. Did you get the queue? Might be too late. I'm not worried about it. I'm tank, so we'll get queued up fast. Oh, you got it? Did you go in it? Because I didn't. I need a second to set up a couple of extra actions on my main ring here anyway. Oh, no, they're there, so we're good. I got Fracture. Soul Cleave. Wait, where's Spirit Bomb? Oh, it's set up for Havoc. Got it. Weird that it's not showing. There we go. You can go ahead and re-queue us. Alright, I got Fracture. I need Spirit Bomb on there. It's good enough. Yeah, I don't know. I'm Demon Hunter. I should be fine. Go ahead and throw our lame demon spikes on there. Our fiery brand. Do we have? We got Infernal Strike on there, so we're good there. Yeah, should be good enough. If not, it's fine. I'll just look like a fool on a live stream, which is fine. I do that plenty. I now have a weak hours notification, you guys, to turn on shadow form, at least. Got that set up on my priest yesterday. Pumpkin.
It is over. Your search is done. Let fate choose now. The righteous one.
Come back. All right. I guess that one wasn't set as quick action. I'm doing a terrible job. I did not have my keybind set up like at all. We almost have enough for Fell Devastation. Let's go. Oh, let's wait for him. Let's wait for him to come in. That was driving me nuts. I got the Horseman's Ring. Wow. 22 item level upgrade. Holy cow. Very nice. And the loot-filled pumpkin. Let's see. Oh, I got a Sinister Squashling. Do you have that? I'm sure you have that already. I'm at 3 out of 3. Okay. Cool. 2 mini squashlings. John says, "Heyo, Setsu, have you had any chance to try Nyalotha during the pre-patch?" No. I haven't done any raiding in BFA because I have not wanted to. All my time in BFA was spent trying to work on content guides for all the classes. And then by the time I was like done with that, 8.3 was out. And I was like, I don't like this expansion anymore. And I stopped playing. So. All right. So Demon Hunter, good to go. So we did get an upgrade. Let's switch over. I'm going to be playing Havoc for leveling, I think. We'll see how the queues go. I'm going to be playing Havoc for leveling. I'm pretty sure that ring is still going to be like a solid upgrade. So we've got the Horseman's Ring. 61% upgrade for Havoc, and Golden Empire Signet is my second best, so we'll swap that out. Man, went up a whole 2 item levels from that. Very nice. Now let's check those world quests one more time. Let's go filters. Let's see if we have anything for Havoc here. Okay, so we got an eye level 65, couple of armor caches. We got a guaranteed leather, but I already have 65 there. We got another ring upgrade. Wait, the Seal of Ghoulish Glee. Am I seriously wearing 2 Halloween rings on this character? That's hilarious. Yeah, and I'm not too worried about this like Havoc upgrade 13% because the majority of the gear that I have on is like good gear, but I think I was gearing up for Vengeance at the time. Ooh, eye level 70 Azurite armor cache. I want to see if any of my characters are below eye level 60, like before I dig into like minuscule upgrades on characters that are already 60. So Top Chef, I know Top Chef is like definitely eye level 60, so we'll just get his horseman out of the way. Good playing with you, man. Yeah, you too. Sorry about all the hassle in the beginning, you know, getting that add-on figured out. Kind of a pain. But we got it. So Warrior's pretty easy too. We just got Rage Bar there. And I think, pretty sure, yeah, I'm spec'd prots. I have my abilities all set up, so this one should be like easy peasy. Let's go. Queue up this prot or DPS. Hey man, thanks for your videos. Help me out a lot. Don't give Adam. You know what I'm saying. Awesome. Welcome to the stream, man. Always glad to help out. And I've been trying out minimap button bag instead of minimap button frame. And I don't like either one of them. But I was kind of liking this one a little bit better. But now I kind of don't like it because for whatever reason, I don't know if it's a bug and it needs an update or what, but it will not put the dungeon finder in the button bag, which is something that button frame would do. Same thing with the mail. Like, I can't get the mail to go away either. Are you going to do the spec guides for Shadowlands like you did at the start of BFA? They really helped me a lot last expansion. I'm doing something similar, but not quite as in-depth. I guess is the general answer there. They should... I'm still making videos that are going to be... They should be good enough to get you out there and playing the game. They should be better than the tutorials they give you for boosting a character. But I'm going to move some of that in-depth stuff that I would cover in those videos into different videos. Let's go. What the... Oh, okay. Got it. My bad. My bad, I forgot I took Devastator, so my like main skill here doesn't actually work. Did someone really put Warlock cookies down? Like, we need Warlock cookies. It's too far away for me to charge to. Yeah, I gotta set some conditionals in Opie. This is a little weird here. So I had Devastate as my ability, and I switched the talent for Devastator instead. And so now, like, my main hotkey ability is nothing. Which means every time I hit my button, I have to flick my mouse in a direction, which is not ideal. Come on, let's go. Whee! Just for fun. Alright, I didn't get anything out of there. Did I get anything out of the pumpkin? Doesn't look like it. Oh well. Yeah, I'm at eye level 85, which I know is, if you've been playing 8.3, is not like super high, but it's definitely higher than the rest of my characters by a pretty large margin. All right, we got warrior out of the way. I knew that would go fast. So we've done Demon Hunter through DK. Next up would be Rogue. I don't actually know if I have Rogue set up yet. I think Rogue, we're going to get stuck in queue again. It might not be as bad if it's just a single queue. Oh, I don't have any like health bar or anything set up here either. All right, we got to at least get the health bar set up. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to DK player bar and we're going to duplicate this and we're going to call it Rogue player bar. And then we're going to make this load when you are playing a Rogue. And then we're going to go in and instead of runic power, we're going to change this to power player. And we're going to change it to energy. And then we're going to go grab our class color for Rogue. I'm going to paste this in where all the colors are. So we want our HP under display. We're going to change the bar color to this, and then we're going to copy that, and then that way we can just like paste this in, and we're going to delete all these runes out. I'm pretty sure I can do combo points the same way as soul shards, so we might be able to just hit those up. Okay, and then we're going to grab the color for energy, which is a bright yellow instead of a pastel yellow like Rogue. So this should look a little different there. And then we're going to rename these. So we're going to do Rogue Energy because there are multiple classes with energy. Rogue cast bar. And then Rogue HP. So we should have that good to go. Looks like the energy bar is a little bit long, but I'll worry about that later. So let's see if we can set up I think the combo points might be as easy as just changing the soul shards. So we want Warlock player bar, go to soul shards, duplicate. Let's call this combo points, but this is going to be for Rogue. So there are multiple classes with combo points. And then let's go trigger, status power player, combo points. Okay. And then if we go to display, we can change the bar color. Copy that. We'll go to the background color, paste it in, and make it darker. Okay, and then we're going to drag this up into our Rogue stuff. And then this should load when you are a Rogue. It did not load. Let's make sure that's saved. Player class Rogue. All right, let's try it out on a target. There might just be some visibility thing and it's going to work fine when we actually attack something. Nope. Did not work. Huh, interesting. Combo points. Oh, there we go. So it's still like manually in there. This should be fine now. Yeah, there we go. Okay. I knew it had to be some weird like checkbox that I just wasn't keeping track of. Cool. Also, I gotta go into bartender. Oh, okay. So a bunch of my add-ons are not enabled on here. This is the fun of doing this on multiple alts. And by fun, I mean, it's not fun. So we'll get rid of collection shop. I'm gonna turn off those. Turn off details for now. Not too worried about that. Hey, you guys are getting the advanced list. List tracker, and I'm pretty sure that's it. Oh, I didn't delete. Oh wait, no, plater is the right one. No, threat plates is. Okay, I need to delete plater. Plater's just like, it's got too much going on that I just don't care about. All right, let's reload that, and I'm gonna go ahead and delete plater so I don't have to worry about that on my future characters. Goodbye, plater. How many times can you do Headless Horseman per character? You can do it a bunch, but you only get loot the first time. So when you only get the loot-filled pumpkin the first victory per day. So that's why I'm only doing it one time per character. Okay, so now I can go to bartender, and we're gonna go to profiles, and we're going to copy from soul shards, and that's gonna get rid of everything there. Oh, interesting. Apparently, I want the stance bar to be disabled. Okay. And then, what's the other one? Oh, shadowed unit frames. That's the other one. Profiles, we're going to copy that from Warlock. Shouldn't do too much, but it doesn't, just to make sure everything is good to go. Oh, the energy bar is going to drive me nuts, but I'm not going to fix it on stream. We have more important things to do. All right, let's throw some abilities into Opie main ring just to get me going here. So I'm not particularly worried about stealth for the Headless Horseman. So I'm just going to throw in the stuff that I think I want to have. So we're going to grab Crimson Vial. I think that's all I want from the like rogue kit. Oh, we want Sinister Strike. Take Sprint. Okay, and I think we just won't worry about Between the Eyes for the fight. So we'll do Dispatch, Pistol Shot, Roll the Bones, and then throw that on W. That's the abilities we want. We want to spam Sinister Strike. Then we're going to want to hit Pistol Shots. We use our Dispatch as our main finisher here. And we're going to want to Roll the Bones. Yep. I mean, that's really like all I need to do this fight. So, and we could set up stuff in the meantime while we're in the queue. Okay, so we're in the queue. And I want to adjust this energy bar. Oh yeah, that's why I had him at 198. So let's go ahead and make sure we show the other stuff. Yeah, that looks fine now. Cool. So combo points on Rogue, that was easy enough. Now, what's my item level here? Welcome to Narcissist. Item level is 62, which means I'm probably like not gonna find any upgrades in the open world quests. I think I did just go through and buy stuff for most of my characters, so they would be at least like world quest level. All right, let's filter out everything that isn't gear. Oh wow, that was actually pretty fast. Lost Soul, hey! Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate it. Oh, Life and Sun, you can't see it, but I'm using glass. It's behind my camera on stream. That way my chat is hidden. Come on, I hit okay. John says I leveled up 2 more characters just to farm these mounts while waiting for new content. Wow. That's insane. Yeah, I need to level some up. I officially got Dark Iron Dwarf leveled up, so I'm going to be able to switch my Warlock over to that. And I'm still trying to decide on some of the other class race combos that I want to do. I keep thinking I made up my mind, and then I'm like, but what if? And yeah. It's not going too well right now. I need to figure this stuff out before the sale on services goes away. Okay, so that's good to go. Rogue cast bar. Yeah, okay. I did a pretty poor job on that. That's just doing the legendary cloak quest line. You're pretty set to farm anything now. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, I'm like ready to do the legendary cloak quest line, but I don't know if I want to bother with it on all my alt characters. Like, I have it on my warrior. I just don't know if I want to do it 11 more times. Wow, here's somebody with the what's it called? The transmog, the one they just came out with for the 6-month thing. I don't know why I went stealth, because I don't have ambush. Just gonna click it from my book. Ambush. All right, let's roll the bones and see what we get. Oh, I don't have those weak auras set up yet. What did we get? Energy regen that I'm currently wasting. There's a pumpkin on my head. I can never see this dude's body. I got gold. That's it. Wow. Loot field pumpkin, no male mask, and tricky treat. The horseman's horrific hood. I did not get this. Someone else in the group got it. Makes me sad. All right, so Rogue, good to go. And we got the combo points set up, which is nice. It's weird. I want to show you guys on my Warlock kind of what I did and like why I'm so excited about like the UI stuff here, but we're going to keep trucking through. Oh, I changed my paladin. I forgot. I forgot that I did this. I like gender swapped my paladin just for the heck of it. So now my paladin is like a punk rock paladin. Man, I forgot. That like took me by surprise. I was like, wait a second, what's going on? I was like, why not, man? You can just gender swap back at the barber shop. It's like 50 gold. Who cares? Just change it up. So this would be the first time like doing some actual content with the new punk rock paladin. Okay, so I do have prot set up. So all I have to do is load up my add-ons here. So we want bartender. Okay, we want experiencer, Leatrix, mask, postal, tiny tooltip, and that should be it. Boop. Let's see, the only nuisance during the quest line is just doing each invasion with the character, but other than that, it's pretty quick, and the cloak and neck are items that shouldn't be changed that quickly while leveling into Shadowlands, so it's kind of worth it. Aren't they like, isn't the cloak like over 100 for the eye level? It's pretty high, right? Or is that after a couple of upgrades? All right, so let's load bartender again. Cool. I'm pretty sure shadowed unit frames is just like good, but I just keep copying it just in case. Oh, stance bar again. Huh, I'm gonna need to incorporate those auras somewhere. But for right now, we're just gonna... I think we're just gonna click on... We want devotion aura. And then we'll disable it. Should be fine. It should stay. Alright, then we'll go to weak auras, and we're gonna get our... Paladin... player bar. All right, we want this one to load on player class Paladin. Gonna get our Paladin pink. Paladin pink for the punk rock Paladin. And we're gonna update the cast bar color. And the HP. Okay, we're gonna get rid of these. Oh no. It's a good thing you can use copy, like shift control and all that kind of good stuff here. And then runic power is actually gonna be mana for the paladin because you do have mana. And that's originally what this was. So status power player mana. And we're gonna jump back over to our color and give that an update to mana. And then we do have holy power, which I think we could probably just swap out with the soul shards again. So let's duplicate that. Do holy power. Drag that up here. Okay, so let's go load. We're going to want to uncheck that, and that should be okay. Go player class is Paladin. Trigger, power, holy power. And you do have 5 holy power, so everything should look good. Just have to update with the color. So holy power is a khaki color, apparently. So we'll drop that in. Background color. Just make it a brown. I'm not getting too particular about this stuff right now. Okay, and then we're gonna want to make that mana bar. That mana bar is just off by 2 pixels. Okay, is holy power going to work? No, because it probably still has that same problem that it did before. Holy power. That one. Okay, so it's in the trigger. That's where that extra thing is that I need to get rid of. Normally what I would do is just update that for the actual... Oh, it looks like the mana is off. Whatever. We'll figure it out later. Normally what I would do is just update that for the one that I'm copying, but like I'm just doing this on the fly while we're streaming, so I really need to disable that hotkey. Okay, let's queue into the Horseman on Prot Paladin. I guess I could go as DPS too. Odds of DPS is Prot. 125, okay, and the neck is 115. Yeah, 125s, I swear they got some of the item level stuff off. Although on beta, a lot of the gear, was it level 60 gear? I want to say it was like 120 something. I should definitely check that out. I also just need to do the heart quest too on all these alts because I haven't bothered with it. And it really doesn't take that long to do. Let's go. I need to get class mounts. Like I just have a list of things that I want to do.
Search is done. Let fate choose now. The righteous one.
Oh, come on, dude. Listen. Listen, I know I'm not super geared on my paladin, but you could at least let me do what I'm doing. Is he the tank? I don't even know. He might be the tank, for all I know. He probably should be the tank. I did not mean to cast consecrate. Oh, it's going to be so weird getting used to using add-ons again. Do I have Word of Glory? I don't. Okay. I probably should. Okay, there we go. Top myself off and play from my spell book. That's what pros do. Ooh, can't wait to get weak aura set up. My UI is like super chaotic until I get weak aura set up. Because I hide a lot of info and then I use it. I use the weak auras to show the info when I need it. Let's see, I got nothing. I got toothpick and weighted jack-o'-lantern. Hey, I got a couple of things here. Okay, I got a night elf male mask. I got a sinister squashling again. My bag is full. Do I want these tricky treats? I don't know. Do I? Do I want to toss something to get them? Yes. Goodbye, slimy murloc scale. Hello, tricky treats. Okay, so I got the Hallowed Helm. Let's see. And a cinnamon roll, apparently, that I'm supposed to eat on stream like a fat.
It's homemade, might as well. It's so pretty.
cinnamon roll. I don't know if I'm actually gonna eat it. I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna eat this on stream. It's nice and warm though. It's gonna be cold and stale by the time I get around to it. Okay, so I got the Hallowed Helm. And I got the Horseman's Horrific Hood, which is a huge upgrade. So let's equip it. Yeah. And we're going to have to transmog that off of there like right away. Yummy. I know. I don't like to eat on stream unless it's like a marathon stream. Or I'm just like tossing bad snacks to do like a 4 or 5 hour stream. Okay, we got to get this hood off. Yep. All right, Paladin, we're good. We got Holy Power set up too. Super easy. Bro, you can't waste that. You got to chow down, eat now. Everybody's like, yo, don't waste. Send in a request for the guild on Alliance when you get a chance. Oh yeah, good reminder. If you guys are looking for a guild to participate in, I've got one on both Horde and Alliance. I'll go ahead and do the Horde one real quick and check applications. But you guys can just search for Tsetzuko in the guild finder, and we're gonna start up events probably. I would say 1 to 3 weeks from now is like kind of when I want to get into the flow of making the open world content demos that I talked about earlier, and then we'll start doing some guild events. There, everybody who was waiting has a invite. Also, just like a heads up, if you're making a new character and you want to play with us on Horde, we're kind of like doing a food-themed guild. So if you can come up with a cool food name, that's even better. Let's see. Who do we have? What are some good ones? Fell Spice, Pound Caked, Secret Sauce, Crunchy Taco. Nice, nice. Saucy Nug. And then, of course, I'm Top Chef as well. And I'll do the Alliance ones when I get to Hunter, which is going to be after Shaman. Okay. I'm not going to... Everybody wants me to not waste the cinnamon roll, so... Making me hungry with those names. Proudmoore US is the server. Both guilds are on that server. And it really doesn't matter which one you join. If you want to make something on both, you can. Like, we're not hardcore raiding or anything like that. We're gonna do Torghast. We're gonna do maybe some Mythic Plus, some old school raids for Transmog. Mostly just like fun stuff in Torghast. And also, it's gonna be a place where if you want to practice running dungeons and stuff like that, you'll be able to do that too. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do, you guys. We're gonna compromise. And I'm just going to eat this cinnamon roll while I'm setting up these add-ons. You guys don't have to watch me eat a cinnamon roll. I'm still here. I haven't gone anywhere. This is making a huge mess. All right, now that I lost all my viewers because they wanted to see me eat a cinnamon bun and I let them down, we'll continue on. It was super good. It was super messy. My wife gave me a fork to eat it with, but that's just not how you do cinnamon buns, so it's gone. And for whatever reason, my dog wanted to come beg for cinnamon roll. I don't get it, but she just begs for everything. Okay, let's get our, I think last thing we need to do here is get our player bar set up. So we're going to load on player class Shaman. Okay, and then this is going to go back to being mana again. So we will grab the mana color, which is just normal boring blue. Okay, and then our cast bar, we're going to go Shaman color, which is also pretty much just a blue. I think I might have set the last mana color at Shaman instead of actually setting it at mana. So, my bad. I'll have to tweak that later. And then on enhancement, we have like Maelstrom weapon stacks, which I are going to take a little bit of like looking into in order to get those to work correctly. So I'm going to go ahead and queue up here. Also take a look. My Shaman is item level 63, so probably not going to get anything from world quests. Although it is weird, like the Legion weapons, item level 71. I don't know if that's actually, I don't think it's a good weapon to use. But the item level is high. I mean, that doesn't mean that it's good, because I think a lot of stuff is weird with the squish. But that being said, I don't really have like much of anything else to use. I tried to use this mace and this dagger on enhancement, and it wouldn't let me use my abilities. So I don't know if that was a bug that they fixed or what, but I would rather just not mess with it. Like if I do this and I do like that, then yeah, it doesn't let me use Storm Strike. It says requires one-handed melee weapon, which is totally what this dagger is, but it doesn't seem to care. And that's a two-hander. So really the only thing I have right now is the Doom Hammer. But I just feel like that item level doesn't, like I said, it doesn't matter. Because the stats don't really add up, I don't think. But do they? So if we look at, let's look at that Frost Scepter. One-handed, it comes with, oh, it's an intel, but 13 stamina. It's 15 stamina, but 9 agility versus a buttload of intellect. Okay, so we're gonna get our Flame Tongue weapon, and we're gonna get our Wind Fury weapon. Got both of those going. The only thing I didn't throw on my action bar that I do want to set up is Wind Fury Totem.
Let fate choose now, the righteous one. Aha!
So I'm just gonna drop it right there. We're gonna go to town. So we Storm Strike. Man. I really like enhancement is just weird to me now. You just cast as many buttons as you can and hope that you get procs that reset your Storm Strike. I'm not a huge fan of them. Yeah, and I'm missing a bunch in the rotation here without some weak artists to look at. Especially since I have the Blizzard, like, Maelstrom thing turned off. Hey, now... Hit him with that crash lightning. Hey, got the Horseman's Ring. I know that's going to be an upgrade. So we're going to get rid of the Quartz Loop of the Quick Blade. Alright, went up to item level 64. And the loot-filled pumpkin had an orc female mask and a tricky treat. Unfortunate. Yeah, so I noticed on those rings it was like made by, so I definitely purchased those. And it's kind of weird, but actually the heirloom gear, as lame as it is, it really does. I mean, it's item level 58. And most of the stuff at World Quest right now for any character that's like relatively new is just item level 60. I could use a couple of things on my shaman though. A couple of Azurite pieces that would help because they get a nice bonus to their item level as well. Disappointed. I was planning on maining a shaman in Shadowlands, but with the enhancement, I don't think I want to anymore. Yeah, it's just not good. I don't know. In my opinion, it's not good. All right, throw out some more invites here. Hunter. Right. I think, let's see. I'm just going to set up my main ring real quick. Oh, that's core for survival. No, thank you. Okay, so all we really need here, we need arcane shot, we need steady shots, we need aim shots, murder of crows, rapid fire, and kill shot. That's really all we need. Yep. And we want Steady Shot as the spammable one. And then we're going to Arcane. We're going to Aim Shot a bunch. We're going to Kill Shot pretty often. Rapid Fire Murder of Crows. Easy. Okay, so then we're going to go ahead and queue up for the Horseman. And while we're in queue, we'll do the add-on stuff. Yeah, enhancement, I think, is the biggest letdown for me out of everything this whole expansion. If I'm being honest, like, it just... I went into the expansion with the changes that they were discussing, being, like, really excited about it, and then by the time I got to play it, I was like, wait, what's actually going on here? And then I kept hoping that they were going to... you know, make some changes and make some tweaks, and they just haven't done it. They just haven't done it. And it kind of makes me sad. I think we're going to copy the warrior one here. So we're going to copy this one because we can switch over to Hunter. And then the easy thing here is instead of Rage, we're just going to switch to Focus. And then we'll grab the color. Nice light orange color that I actually like quite a bit. Okay, and then we'll grab our Hunter class colors and update the HP. Sweet. Easy. I'm looking forward to like tweaking and customizing these. I really am. I'm like really excited. I don't think, like, obviously my skill at weak auras is not like the level of people that are making their own custom like code and programming and stuff. But like, you don't just jump there, you know what I mean? Like, you don't just start and jump there. And I think I've definitely like leveled up what I can do with weak auras and like how to set everything up and function. And I think I have some exciting things that are going to be maybe part of the guides. I don't know. We'll have to see. It's a heavy time investment to do a lot of this stuff, and sometimes I just don't have the time to do all the stuff that I want to do. Oh, we need to make our Steady Shot. Did I make it quick cast? I think I did. Yeah, okay. Cool. It feels unfinished. Yeah, it definitely does feel unfinished. Enhancement feels unfinished. Elemental, they basically just gave up on. They tried to tweak that, and they gave up on it. Let's see. I'm level 65. Okay. I did run a couple things on this guy. I really need to replace this heirloom gear. So I am playing Marksman. Marksmanship Hunter. Oh, that's right. I got these shoulders too, somewhere. Time Lord Bit Nippy. Unemployment the Undaunted. I know plenty of people that are daunted by unemployment.
Your search is done. Let fate choose now. The righteous one.
Let's go, pet. Woof. Hey. My face is on fire again. Yeah, this build that I'm using it's not a good build to use in dungeon. It's not a good boss build, I guess is what I should say. It's very reliant on actually getting to kill things. And to use kill shot. I did not put multi-shot in here. It's still fun though. And I got nothing. And I got nothing. Double nothing on the hunter. All right, we got monk, druid, mage, and priest left. 4 left to go. I think monk's already good and set up in terms of my ability wheel, so that's good. Don't have the weak aura stuff set up yet. We'll add that in. So I gotta start coming up with things to do in the pre-patch. I have goals and stuff like that for what I wanted to do. I know this stream, the past stream, you know, they've been kind of like, hey, let's set things up for the, you know, pre-patch and everything. But I mean, by the time I stream, well, again, like, the time for that's gonna be over. It's time to work on goals. I really want to get in and kind of work on some specific things, whether it's, you know, class mounts, unlocking allied races that I need, you know, whatever that might be. That's probably what's going to be coming up on the next selection of streams. All right, let's get into the queue. Wow, there's like bonuses for everything in heroic. All right, I don't really want to queue as brewmaster. I will if I have to, but I would rather not. And then we're gonna go and copy the rogue one for this one. My plan is to get all this stuff set up the way it like really should be set up, and then to have these importable for you guys if you want to use them and tweak them and move them around. But with that in mind, like what you're seeing is definitely not the final product. It's just the progress that I've made so far. All right, so a monk cast bar. HP. Okay, and then we have energy. That's fine. We'll leave that the way it is. And then we want our combo points. I don't think... Oh, they're chi. Chi, not combo points. They're basically combo points. Okay, and then we'll go trigger, and we'll change this to Chi. Boom. Am I set up for Brewmaster? So if I am, I'm just going to re-queue. No, I'm not. Okay, and I just got the queue for DPS anyway. Let's go. Let's Windwalker it up. I plan on leveling as Windwalker, but I'm planning on maining Mistweaver once I hit max level. Depending on how badly Blizzard messes up Soulbind trees and conduits. Because they kind of got me a little worried right now. Ah, oh, come on, tank. Dang. So what have you been doing in the pre-patch? What is your kind of goal? What tasks are you trying to accomplish? You think there's something interesting that I should try to shoot for? Like I said, right now, mainly what's on my mind in general for classes is like unlock class mounts, try to gear up a little bit. I'm 61 on this guy. Well, it looks like I have Azerite powers available across the board. Horseman, rise, your time is nigh. You felt death once. Now no demise. Okay, that was the rest of it. It just didn't show up. Get in that consecration. Let's go. I don't have Chi Burst in here. Interesting. Yo, what? What's going on? Alright, I think my health's probably going to take a dip here. on, guys. We got this. Did I just pull too much or like, whoa? Seriously, guys? What? What happened there? Let's see. Nothing. Pumpkin. I got the Sinister Squashling again. If anybody wants a Sinister Squashling, just hit me up. I have plenty to trade on the US realms. You can make a alt on Proudmoore and you can have one if you don't already have 3 of them yourself. Should unlock flying for BFA. Oh yeah, I could potentially do that. Just don't want to grind the rep for Mechanomes or the Nazjatar rep. I do want Mechanomes, but I don't want to grind that rep either. I hate rep grinding. I'd rather farm other cool things, like finally completed Judgment Paladin set by getting the helmet today. For me, working on the cloak and doing vision runs. Demon Hunter now at level 13. Not sure I will bother with Mass, though. Druid! Do I have anything set up on Druid? I don't know. Lost Soul says, glad you ate it while it was warm. Eggy is the baking queen. Yeah, Eggy's really good at baking stuff. That was like pretty darn good. She made a giant log. A giant log of cinnamon rolls. So I'm not sure how many are actually going to be available, but probably going to be a lot. Okay, so I am a Spect Feral right now. And let's see if I have anything set up on Opie right now. I mean, there's a Feral Ring. That does not look good at all. Okay, so I think I have my talents all picked out. So we're just going to drop the abilities we really need on here. So we're going to do Primal Wrath, Rake, Rip, Tiger's Fury. I don't really care about Swipe. Ferocious Bite. Regrowth. I think that's really all we need to run this real quick. So we need Shred. There it is. I was like, come on. All right, so we're going to spam Shred. We're going to get our Rake in there as well. Oh, we need our 3 combo points builders. So it's going to be Shred, Rake, and I think we use Thrash. Yeah, okay. So what we actually need is we need to go Shred, Rake, Thrash. And then on Horseman, we're just going to regular Rip. So I'm going to get rid of Primal. And I'm actually not worried about Tiger's Fury because we're not going to be killing enemies all that much. So I think we're just going to use this. And we'll make this spammable. Go to cat form. Not tank DPS for the Headless Horseman. I think it's weird that druids have like a mount form now. I don't know if I like that they did that or not. But now you have like your travel form and then you also have the mount form, which turns you into the like stag, I think. Yeah. It's definitely weird. And we'll just go cat. So we're already in cat. This one's going to be interesting. Druid, I think, is going to be really annoying to do. So I think I'm going to just copy the monk one for right now. And we're going to make that load on Druid. And then we're just going to... Okay, I guess we're just going to roll with it. I need to at least change the chi thing to combo points, even if we don't change the color. Okay, so we're gonna be monk colors for this run because I didn't have time to change it. Not gonna worry about stealth here either. Item level here is 61 with a lot of green, so not too high. Okay, a bunch of people left, so I don't know what that's all about. Wonder if we're gonna re-queue. In the meantime, I'm gonna update the color. And update the combo points. Tank said, do you want me to just tank until people pop in? Okay, well, it looks like, okay.
Search is done. Let fate choose now, the righteous one.
So it looks like what we're actually going to do here is they're just going to tank for right now. And so I'm going to be super ghetto and just like cast some stuff on them to keep them healed up. I don't think they need it. Doesn't look like they... Okay, they might need it. I didn't want to cast that. So let's go... We're mainly just going to try to keep regrowth. I don't have like a healing interface set up or anything. Okay, so I got regrowth in this book, which is fine. And everything else is over here. So I've got Rejuve, Swift Mend, and Wild Growth. That's pretty much it. And I could also be casting some stuff on the dude there. Ideally, what I would do here is I would go cat form and I would do some DPS and then swap out and heal, which I think it's going to be fine. So I'm just going to go ahead and get back into cat form. And then what I can do is just do some DPS, and if it looks like he needs some heals, I can pop out and just hit those. But with a blood DK, probably top himself off, I imagine. Okay, I'm gonna throw. Oh, that's an easy way to shift out of cat form too. I can always just throw a regrowth. This makes me wish I had set up more keys. The main thing I need is to be able to go back into cat form. Alright, this is where I think it might get a little bit crazy. Yep. Okay, he's almost out of a regrowth. We got a rejuve. So a regrowth again. Okay. Got regrowth and rejuve. They're coming to me. Change target. We're gonna Swiftman, heal him up. Regrowth again. Let's throw that rejuve out. Ooh, taking some chunks. Not enough mana. Of course not. Not enough mana. Oh, come on, dude. Come on. 1%. 1%. Swiftman. Not enough mana. Okay. I can't track my mana right now. I need 500 mana. No, JFK. JFK. Come on, dude. No, he's dead. Son of a gun. Can I keep the Warlock alive? Out of range. Oh, we were so close. Damn it. And some choice words about that. Let me go resto real quick. Okay, let's put some stuff in here. Let's just make a new ring real fast. We'll call it heals. And we're going to make it bound to W. Okay, and then we're going to throw in our stuff here. So, what do we have? So we got regrowth. We got rebirth just in case. Oh, do we have a healer now? Resto Druid. Okay, cool. Cancel that.
It is over. Your search is done. Let fate choose now.
That was a nice attempt. We almost had it. I don't know. I was having like such a hard time just keeping up with the heals there at the end that I don't actually know what the problem was there. But like that's just more a a byproduct of this random janky setup that we had than anything else. Got me. This would be a great time to use Primal Wrath. Oh, get it. All of that. That's also be a good time to use Swipe. Okay, well, that was a little bit of an adventure. And I got a nice ring upgrade as a consolation prize, I guess. Band of the Petrified Pumpkin. That'll replace the Quartz Loop of the Harmonious. Very nice, very nice, very nice. And Loot-Filled Pumpkin. I got a Magic Broom. Pug frustration is the best frustration. That, I mean, that wasn't even like, you know, that wasn't frustrating. That was like fun. Like just trying to 3-man it with a ghetto feral druid resto healing out of the spell book. Like, man, we've got an ongoing joke in the Discord. You know, a lot of people watch my guides, and you guys know I click in my guides to kind of. The intention is to help people follow along with what I'm doing. And like for a while there at the beginning, I got a lot of people that were like, clicker noob, or, you know, don't listen to this guy, he's a clicker. And it's like, yeah, I kind of intentionally said I was going to do that in the game, but I wanted to, we've got a running joke in the Discord about me running a dungeon with no action bars, no keyboards or keybinds, nothing, just opening the book. And just like clicking my abilities from the book. And I kind of want to try it. I honestly kind of want to try it. But it's supposed to just troll the people that, you know, are like, oh, clicker noob. I think that'd be pretty fun. And I've kind of ended up doing that a couple times because my UI is not fully set up. And so I do stuff like that where I'm like, oh, well, I need to heal. Okay. It's a little bit worse since now they have the Druid and the Feral tabs, because like, when they were one single tab, you could just like scroll through the pages, but now you have to actively click between pages and remember what, like, they made it more difficult. They've upped the difficulty, the complexity. That's where the true unpruning comes in. Oh, good times. All right, we got Mage and Priest yet left. So a couple of ring upgrades. I think I had the Plate Helm as a transmog already, but that was an upgrade as well. I think I mostly have the Mage set up already. I do not have... Looks like I don't have ring set up though. So we're going to do the same thing. Core. I'll clean all this up later. And then I am on Frost, so we're going to get the main stuff we want for him. So we want Frostbolts, Flurry, Glacial Spike, Ice Lance, Shimmer. I mean, that's pretty much it, right? could throw Ice Block in there. I could throw Icy Veins in there if I wanted, or Frozen Aura, but I don't know, like, it's kind of whatever. That's good enough for me. So we're gonna spam the old Frosty Bolt. And then we also have throw this here, that, and then Glacial Spike at the bottom. Got our Flurry. Yeah, good enough. I'm just gonna... No friends. No friend. I don't have any friends. Okay, so we got that set up. That should be good enough. I got the weak auras and the bartender stuff set up already. So that's good to go. Time for me to head out. Enjoy the rest of your runs. All right, MB. Thanks. Just got 2 left. And the next one's Shadow Priest, which I'm actually pretty excited about. Although my Shadow Priest build is also not going to do great against the boss, which is fine. We'll get around to it. You have to remember on your monk when you switch to brew. What do I have to remember? What bag add-on was that? This is sorted. I actually really like this add-on. It lacks a lot of functionality and features, but they are features that I don't use. So for that, I actually really enjoy this add-on so far. I'm pretty sure... Okay, I can do profiles. That's good. Because I have this set to a different scale here, which is what I prefer. It's like... It's super easy to scale. You can just drag this here. And, yeah. I'm going to have an individual video on it, and I'm also going to include it in my UI video. Which once I get one of my UIs set up like the way I really want it to be, I'll do a UI showcase video with all the add-ons and stuff too, like I've done before. Let's go, horsey horse.
Your search is done. Let fate choose now, the righteous one.
And I'm probably not going to get any of my notifications. I did just get... So I want a flurry. Okay, that's right. We want to make sure... I really need weak auras for Frost. Oh, come on.
Fit and pure. Now your blackened souls I'll cure. 'Tis you I spurn. Now feel the burn. Now feel the burn.
Man, that head disappeared so fast, man. I think it's this feral druid is just wrecking stuff.
Soldiers arise. Stand and fight. Bring victory and light. Bring victory and light to this fallen knight. Get over here, you idiot.
Easy enough. It definitely went smoother than the last run. All right, so got a new ring. Awesome. I've got a level 59 and a level 69. Pretty sure we know which one that's going to replace. Oop. Oh, level 54. I could actually get some gear on my mage. Amazing. Maybe I ran out of money when I was doing that. Loot fill pumpkin. Okay, looks like just got masks. Someone just whispered me. I don't know if you're from the stream, but if you were, whisper me when I get on my priest, and I'll add you. Since I just did this one, I missed the message on there. All right. So yeah, I might come back to the mage and try to get some gear because we're below level 60, so definitely should be some upgrades out there in the open world. Should go holy. No, I'm going shadow. Live with it. Remember when you had spellbook open and a better tank than the multi? Oh yeah, that was funny. Oh man, it's good times. Priest, shadow priest, let's go. Oh, Ken, gotcha. Okay, that was you. Yeah, go ahead and shoot me a whisper, and I'll invite you. All right, so priest, I already have the weak aura set up, the bartender, all that kind of good stuff. No, not holy. Lost Friday and Saturday. I am off. I'm going to be doing some stuff for the secret project that I haven't announced yet. But outside of that, I'll be around if you want to do some stuffs. I don't know if you can see the character name here, but it's Tiny EMT. Look, guys. Look, guys, I have shadow form. I have shadow form on. It's so amazing. Watch this. I'll show you guys something. I did this for you. I did this all for you. If I take shadow form off, look at that. It says, use shadow form. It's on there. Use shadow form. And if I use shadow form, it goes away. Amazing. I did that for you guys. I did it for me so that you would stop yelling at me. If you're holy, you don't need shadow form. So holy's actually not that bad now with the unpruning. Like the questing and stuff on holy is pretty decent. Laser shark. I feel like I should change my build up for this boss, but nah. Item level's 58. Oh, I could get some gear on here too. And that'd be nice because I could showcase the Shadow Priest build. I know a lot of people are interested in Shadow Priest because they got a pretty significant rework in the beta. And I think this is actually going to be the first open world content demo video that I release, which should be coming out next week, I think. There you are. All right, let's queue up. I am not going to queue as a healer, that's for sure. No, I'm DPS. Let's go. If gnome or shadow is the worst of the two. Come on, the gnome's not bad. Look at the gnome. Now, if it was a male gnome with the super ugly faces and stuff, I'd be with you there. Dude, how do we not have an instant queue yet? We have a tank. Let's go. All right, well, while we wait, we'll check the map. I don't even have World Quest unlocked on my priest. Are you kidding me? I mean, it was the last class that I leveled in BFA, and I literally just did it to do it. So, that's okay. World Quests, it's easy to get those. Is it you? Yeah, it's you.
By the might of the Alliance, our enemies see only.
All right, let's filter out stuff that isn't gear. %, upgrade. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we can go do some of this stuff. So we have a level 60. Yeah, we can go up there. Oh, is that the one that's like, yeah, it's the one that's like in the mountains. I really gotta get my mount macros set up too. Turtle. Come on, DPS. What are you doing? Wasting a perfectly good queue. That's what you're doing.
Good day to you.
Really?
I've decided to add in a few of the other local sites to my business advertisement. The city.
Man, that guy's voice really threw me off. I've been listening to an audiobook. It's a series, Sword, Spells, and Sorcery. I think the first book is called NPCs, and it's actually really good. It's by an author that I like a lot. Drew Hayes is the name of the author. And I got into Drew Hayes from listening to or reading, whatever. I listen to audiobooks these days. So I got into Drew Hayes by listening to a series called Fred the Vampire Accountant, which is a pretty good series. It's I would call it kind of like popcorn fantasy in the sense that like it's not too deep, it's not too like full of itself. It's just there to kind of be entertaining, and it does a really good job at that. And so I kind of got through all the books that are currently available for Fred the Vampire Accountant because I was so excited about it. And I wanted to read more stuff like what he had written. So that's how I got into Sword, Spells, and Sorcery. And the first book's NPCs, and it like follows along on a tabletop RPG, but from the perspective of the non-player characters. It's pretty cool, actually. Okay, I gotta add an additional trigger to my shadow form there, apparently, because if I'm in void form, it doesn't count it. I just had to add some extra conditionals there. Oh, I don't have Devouring Plague in my thing. Nice. I really like the flow on Shadow Priest now. Like I just do. All right, didn't get anything crazy there. Neither did Ken. Sorry, Ken. Loot-filled pumpkin has nothing either. Oh, that's unfortunate. All right, so no horse, no mount, unfortunately, but a couple of upgrades, a couple of rings as upgrades mostly. So I'll take it. I'll take the upgrades. Got to go through and I mean that's one thing I'll say about the Halloween event. Like every year, unless you're like maxed out on your character, it's usually a good opportunity to get a nice ring or possibly, you know, one or two other pieces of gear for very little effort. As you can see, like I went through on 12 different characters, and I mean the queue times make a difference, but if I would have queued as tanks and healers across the board as much as I could, would have got some faster queue times. But I mean it doesn't take that long. You get a chance to farm them out, you get a chance at a pretty good piece of gear and all that stuff too. So yeah, it's definitely, I would recommend that you try to do it a couple times and get yourself an upgrade if you can. All right, well, that's going to do it for me this evening. I'm going to check in on chat here. Looks like I got a couple. Inferno Master says, what's up? I've just been leveling all the allied races to max level to unlock their heritage armors. I'm bored, so I might as well while my mythic raiding group is finished until Shadowlands. Nice. Yeah, I might think about that. I'm not sure. I don't know how much I care about the heritage armor. So, Garrett Green says hello. Hello. Back to driving. All right, Lost. Well, you have a good one. All right, everybody. Bit of a, you know, kind of just chiller, laid back stream today. This is kind of like par for the course for the pre-patch, you know, just kind of doing things in the middle. Once we get into Shadowlands proper, the streams are going to turn into leveling streams, and I'm going to hit a character and just like level. And those are usually pretty fun to hang out in. So definitely looking forward to those. We still don't have an idea of when Shadowlands is going to come out. So that's kind of unfortunate, but you know, in the meantime, I'm going to be working on those guides for you guys. Like I said, we got the class guides coming out, starting with the open world content demos, and I'll have a separate video up about my approach to guides in Shadowlands, as well as some details on what exactly the content demo is, and all that going on. And I'm also, as you can tell, working on my UI here and trying to get all that set up, and eventually I'll have some more recommended add-on videos, a UI overview video, all that kind of good stuff. So things are coming. I know, you know, for the past couple months here on the channel, it's been primarily, you know, gameplay streams and stuff. And I've appreciated everybody tuning in and being a part of those. But I know you guys are here for the guides too. And yeah, we're finally getting there. So thanks for being patient with me. And I hope you enjoy the guides as they come out. Like I said, I think the first one's going to be on Shadow Priest. So if you haven't tried a Shadow Priest yet, maybe wait just a little bit and you can try out my build and see what you think. All right, everybody, don't forget to like the video if you had a good time hanging out with me. comment, subscribe, ring the bell, all the YouTube stuff. Keep helping the channel to grow. I think, is the channel past 7,000 subs yet? I don't know. It was kind of close before. Nope, not quite. We're almost there. We're getting there. We're getting close to 7K. We'll see. We'll see if we can get up to 10K. That'd be insane. Don't forget to check the description below the video for links to my Twitch channel, where you will see me playing stuff that isn't World of Warcraft, and you also might get some previews or some interesting tidbits for a secret project that I'll be announcing in the first half of November. So hit up the Twitch for that. Also, hit up the Patreon if you want to support the channel. Your support basically just gives me more time to spend making guides and providing tools and resources for you, doing stuff like getting weak ores imports ready, making those class guides, getting import strings for add-ons. All that kind of stuff is stuff that I want to do, but I just generally don't have the time. So everyone who's currently supporting on Patreon has already freed it up for me to have more time to spend on those, and they get some pretty sweet epic live streams that are a bonus for patrons along the way. So thanks again, everybody, for tuning in. Thanks for the people that patiently waited to jump in and play some games. This is probably going to be a thing from here on out as much as possible. If I'm streaming and you guys want to jump into whatever random crap I'm doing and just go with the flow, you're more than welcome to. So keep that in mind for next time. Just remember, I'm on the US servers, and unless you're on Proudmoore, probably going to have to add me as a friend, or shoot me a whisper if you're already on Proudmoore. All right, everybody. Last thing here, don't forget the guilds. If you're looking for a guild for Shadowland, hit up the guild finder on Proudmoore US and search for Tsetzuko, Horde or Alliance side. I'll shoot you an invite as soon as I can. All right. Hope you're having fun in the pre-patch. Hope you're getting excited for Shadowlands. All right. You should still be excited, I think. I'm still excited. I'm still having fun. Maybe it's just being able to use add-ons again. I don't know. Either way, I'll see you on the next stream. Peace. I'm off for more cinnamon buns.